This video we're doing 1C. We see that it is metric again, and to me what I see is masonry or brick. Someone said they saw tile. Good answer there as well. A lot of times if you are ever thinking to yourself, what do you see, or you're asked, what do you see, what do you know is true, don't worry about it being a right or wrong answer. The question is, what do you see? And it's not, again, it's not the idea of answering it correctly. It's for you to identify what you recognize as far as something there that can help you create this, or to draw it, or to accomplish whatever the task is. Obviously, we see rectangles. They're in a rectangular format. I see a pattern. Here's half of one, full half. Here's a full half and half. So again, we've repeated it on every other. Here's two full ones and then two full ones. So, and every other course is what that'd be considered, or row. Again, we're metric. 412, 12, 212. These here are the distances between. Now I'm going to call these bricks just because you want to call them tile, you want to call them rectangles, don't care. We see a height of 60, separation of 12. Now I don't see a separation here and here as far as a dimension, so we're going to presume, we're going to determine that each of these rows, these bricks, are exactly the same height. We are going to determine, we're going to choose for ourselves that this separation, this gap, is the same in each row, and they are the same as far as the horizontal separation here. Now if we did the math, 412 minus the 200 minus 94, there's 94 over here, we're going to see and figure out that for these, and by the way, this is something you are allowed to presume in this case, that these lines here are aligned, and therefore these are, so on and so forth. So you can make a lot of assumptions like this, and if you're not totally certain, again, if the math or the information isn't there, and or if the math doesn't work out for you to say this is what it should be, you're allowed, you take on the initiative to say that, hey, I'm deciding this is what it is until I find better information, or I'm provided better information. So, all right, let me move this off. We'll start drawing it. Again, here we go, the other drawings. Not certain. I'm going to do an overall just so I can keep my problems somewhat in a methodical order, make it a little easier to find and see. I'll do a rectangle showing the overall 412, 276. Okay, this is going to be a bigger drawing. I'm going to go ahead and do another rectangle, and I'll do the 200, 60, and I will do the 94, 60. You can leave them here, you can put them up here, whichever. What do I know is true about this? Well, this one, if I move, should be right here. And this one, now you can go ahead and put it here, and then move it over 12. You can copy this one from here to here, or you could have mirrored it from this midpoint here, whichever you prefer. What do you know is true next? Well, now I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this, although you can also use it to help you finish it. But in this case, I know that there is another row just like this, not here, but here, a row above what would be this one. So if you want to do the math, go ahead. If you want, you could do this one here. Now again, what do I know is true? I'll start here on the left side. I know that this corner is actually right about here. So I can click it there. Matter of fact, I can copy here, and then I know there is another one right here that's then moved over to the right, 12. I could just move, or I could have done this the first time, to here, and now move 12. Or just show you this again, the object snaps. You want to get used to using those. I can copy. What do I know is true? I know that this corner here is straight above this corner here. That's distance of 12 units, in this case 12 millimeters. Now it gets a little tough, especially where even though I have my object snap, this is your object snap tracking, such as if I want to say, hey, I'm not here, but I'm a certain distance up. Okay, so what's in blue, 128 units over? No, I don't think so. Although it might be 143, 140. Not sure what it is, but there is an easier way. And instead of just doing the object snap tracking, it's object snap. And this is another feature. Instead of clicking it here and then doing a separate command to move it, I'm going to shift right click, and I have all my object snaps. Actually, I have more. This one right here, from, is very useful. Now it's saying, hey, specify a base point. Let's see what it says. Copy, specify second point, or array, use first point as displacement. And this says from base point. Where is the base point? Well, this was originally, but I've selected a separate object snap, which is asking for a new base point. And I'm going to click there. Where is the offset now? And this is the from. And in this case, straight up 12 units. And I hit enter, and there is my other brick. Now, you want to check it. Zoom in here and see. And it shows that it's 12 units long at 90 degrees. So I'm good. So we'll do that again a little faster. Click this one, copy. From here, shift right click. From, here is now the base point, and go straight up 12, right click, and there we have it. Okay, in this case I'll copy all of them, click, shift right click, from here, move up 12, right click, and there we have it. We're done. Okay, shortest one yet, 7.5 minutes. So